Hey you guys, welcome back to our channel. So today I wanted to sit down and kind of do a first trimester recap for you, even though I'm still technically in the first trimester. I have 2 weeks left, but I kind of feel like I had that turning point already. So I thought this was a good time to recap the first few weeks that I knew I was pregnant, and we'll go over symptoms, what I was feeling each week. And I did do weekly blog posts, so if you would rather read about this or if you want to further read about this after the video, I'll link it in the description box for you guys. So, and I plan on doing those the rest of the time moving forward. I did skip the last couple of weeks just because I feel like I kind of plateaued and nothing has really changed too much, but I do plan on continuing the weekly blog and vlog posts as I continue. So I found out I was pregnant at 3.5 weeks, which is early, and it was before my missed period, a couple days before my missed period, nothing crazy. My cycles were about 24 to 25 days, so I found out right before I missed my period, and I didn't really have any crazy early signs. So that first week that I found out, I didn't really feel too different. I think I was just mostly excited and a little bloated, but it was like what would normally happen before you would get a normal period. So I just felt like my period was coming. I had some slight cramps, which is normal, and just, yeah, nothing crazy that first week. Then I got into the 4th and 5th week, and that's when things started to change. That's kind of when I started to lose my appetite. Appetite was completely gone at that point. And you guys know I eat a lot of food regularly, so that was kind of tough. And I think because of that, not eating normally, the only thing I really wanted to eat was carbs. I did not want protein. I did not want vegetables. I just wanted carbs of any kind. So that was rough. And I think because of that, that's why my energy went downhill. But that's also very normal within the first trimester of pregnancy too. So I was taking naps. I took like 2-hour naps with Cal every day. I was just exhausted. Like, I did not want to train. I did not want to meal prep. I did not want to work. I didn't want to do anything. But luckily I did not deal with any vomiting or nausea like that. I had a little bit of nausea. Ironically, if I went too long without food, I would start to feel nauseous, but I never actually got sick. So I'm counting that as a big blessing because I know a lot of people suffer from morning sickness or all-day sickness in their first trimester. So I would try to eat little meals. I figured out instead of going long periods of time without eating, I would eat little snacks every couple of hours just to keep something in me to keep me feeling decent. And most of those snacks really were carbs. My nutrition has not been the best, but I've been trying to give myself grace and patience because I know everything hopefully will change after the first trimester, and it's already starting to feel way better. So it was a little rough at first. I also had weird cravings, so like cheese, which I talked about a little bit in the last video for you guys. Cheese was like my biggest craving so far, which was ironic because I haven't been eating dairy really in large amounts at all for the past 9 or 10 months. So that was weird. And the reason being for that was just because I was trying to clear my acne. I'm not allergic to dairy. I'm not intolerant to it. My stomach handles it just fine. So I've been fine to eat cheese all I want. Mac and cheese, grilled cheese, what else? Just cheese, like anything cheese. It just has been my craving. I would say that's probably the biggest one, but also I'm craving more like salty, savory foods as opposed to sweets. And that's definitely weird for me because you guys know I love my ice cream, I love cookies, I love like the sweet stuff. So I guess that's not a terrible thing, but I just have not been craving the sweet stuff as much as I normally do. Definitely bloated feeling. So although I still don't have a bump at 11 weeks today, I definitely just feel wider almost. So like, I don't know, it's weird. At first it was just like period bloat, but now like I feel like I'm just wider in my torso area, which is normal. So no bump yet, a little bloated. Digestion was really off, like the first, from like week 4 to week 9, I would say. And usually I'm very regular. TMI, maybe, I don't care. I'm doing this for my fellow females / pregnant women / women who hope to get pregnant so they know what to expect. Just not going to the bathroom regularly, which could be because I'm just not eating as many vegetables or things that I usually eat. Fiber was probably a lot lower, so that makes a lot of sense. Luckily it has improved now that I'm eating vegetables again and taking magnesium at night again. So I plan on doing like a full supplement video after this one. That'll be the next one. I'll tell you guys what exactly I'm taking, what supplements I stopped taking, if there's any that I was taking that aren't safe. I'll go over all of that in the next one. So if you have questions on that, comment them below now and I will definitely talk about it. Oh, and then my last symptom, which has really been the only thing, has been just my boobs hurt bad. I never really dealt with sore boobs when, like, I know some people deal with that when they get their period every month, but for me personally, I've never dealt with that, so that was really weird, and they definitely are increasing in size a little bit, nothing crazy. And then at week 5, I had a little bit of heartburn, a couple of days, but nothing like crazy, which was also abnormal for me. I never get heartburn or anything like that, so that is also very normal. All of these things that I've talked about are completely normal in the first trimester. And then, like Josh said, I've been a little bit irritable / angry / prangry is the new word that I learned, which means pregnant, hangry, angry woman. Prangry. So yeah, those are kind of like the main symptoms that I've been having, which they all kind of come and go. It hasn't been constant. I definitely was feeling more yucky at night opposed to the morning, which is kind of weird, I guess. But night sickness is a thing too. But again, still not throwing up, thank God, because I cannot deal with throw up, my own throw up. I don't like doing it, so thankfully did not have to deal with that. I'm kind of just happy to be somewhat getting my energy back. I definitely have been working out more consistently the past 2 weeks. I feel good in the gym. I feel good when I wake up. I've been crushing sleep like no other, which has been amazing. And I know I should probably take that in now because that's going to change come June. But yeah, I mean, I'm just feeling so much better. I'm hopeful that the second trimester will be sunshine and rainbows. And yeah, so that's kind of like a recap of the first trimester. I know everybody is different. I'm in a couple pregnancy groups on Facebook, and some women have been sick every day, all day. Some women were sick like the first 2 weeks. So it really just, you never know what you're gonna get, I guess. I do personally believe that living a healthy lifestyle, not drinking, eating really healthy regularly, exercising, I do think that'll help and plays a role. Whether or not there's proof behind that, I don't know, but just from the other women that I talk to, that I'm friends with, and my mom and my grandma, and just like everyone I talk to, I just think that it can only help the situation, right? So although I have not been eating any vegetables, I hope to change that. I hope to share more full day of eating for you guys. I'm not tracking macros right now, as you know. I was toying with the idea of just tracking protein moving forward, just because I know I for sure have not been eating enough of that. So we'll see if I do or not. But I definitely want to share some food ideas for you guys. I will obviously be sharing training as I continue with that. And I'll save that for a whole nother video because that's a whole nother topic too. But plenty of videos to come, plenty of topics to talk about. Leave comments below if you want certain things you want me to discuss. And yeah, that's kind of a recap of trimester 1. So a couple more weeks and we are on to the second trimester already, which is just crazy. So thank you guys for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure you also subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.